You guys, I just got done with a week of hog hunting here in Texas, so I'm just going to go through everything that I brought with me each day as I hunted. I did camp this entire time, but I'm not going to go through the camping stuff like the tent, sleeping bag, all that stuff, just the stuff that I brought with me on each hunt. The stuff that I brought is similar to what I would bring on like a backwoods, backcountry, white-tailed deer hunt or antelope hunt. So we'll just pop right through it. Just starting off, we've got binoculars, and this is pretty close range stuff, so you don't need anything super high powered. Then a rangefinder as well. And then hopping over to the pack, we're gonna have a tripod. This has the mount to hook your binoculars to, in case you're just sitting there and glassing for a little while. This is just granola bars on this side. I always bring a chair with me because I never really know what I'm gonna do during the day, whether I'm gonna just go out for a morning hunt and just walk some trails in search of a hog, or if I'm gonna end up just sitting there and waiting for one to come into a watering hole. I normally just have a water bottle here, and I didn't bring my filter with me on this hunt because looking at all the water, I don't think even if the water was filtered, if I'd want to drink it, because it's all just swamp around here. It's been pooped in and swam in by alligators, boars, snakes, everything. I don't think I want to drink that. So not too much here. This I regret bringing. Just some bug spray. I absolutely needed it, but next time I'm going to bring a thermocell. Hogs have really good noses, so I'm sure they could smell this right away. Probably wasn't a good idea. Then just sunglasses. It's Texas, so it's nice and bright. And these are just my car keys. It's not too much in there. And in this pocket, I do normally keep a few freeze-dried meals as well. I just ate them, so they're not in there. And the headlamp. I forgot that a couple of times this week and had to use my phone flashlight for a couple of miles. We've got a blow-up seat glassing pad, and this is just filled with granola bars. And diving in the pack. In the pack that I brought, it doesn't have to be anything too fancy. This one is from Mystery Ranch. It's the Metcalf. It's the 75, which seems big, but if you have camera equipment and a bunch of different clothes, if it ends up being a cold hunt, then it's nice to have a bigger pack. And I also brought this pack. It's a framed pack. I brought that so then I can load up my hog into game bags and then pack it on out if I'm in a few miles, which I've definitely put on the miles this week. And in the pack we've got our rain jacket, rain pants, game bags, and these are just deer and antelope 5-pack. This is just a really cheap set that I got specifically for the hog hunting, but yeah, obviously didn't end up using those. More in this pack, just my GoPro stuff. This is just a dry bag, and then this is going to seem awfully overkill for a lot of people, and it might be, but I'll go over it in a different video. But this is just my first aid kit. It's huge, but I've got everything that I think I would possibly need, and I don't think it's overkill at all, to be honest. There's some important stuff in here. We'll go over that in another video though. What else do we have? More granolas. Oh, I also bring with me, I've got everything in dry bags, by the way, because it's either raining or you're walking through swamps, so nothing is ever dry. This is just a flashlight, but it's also a charger. Just got a USB port here, and it's waterproof. It's always nice. And then a Leatherman. This is, I think, the Surge. Might be making that up, but yeah, always nice to have a multi-tool when you're out in the woods. A few more things in the pack. We've got just the rain cover for the pack. It's important because I think most of the days it rained on me, if not all the days. This is my kill kit. It's the same kill kit that I bring for everything. So it's got my knife. This is a Havalon. I don't remember what the model is, but it's one with replaceable blades. Nice blade there. They also make them, I didn't know this, but they make a saw blade and then a fillet blade as well for fish. So I thought that's really cool. Then I've got replaceable blades there. So that's pretty neat. Then I like to carry some gallon Ziploc bags, some gloves, especially for hogs, and then bear. I'm going bear hunting here shortly. So yeah, definitely want to wear those gloves. And I've got some cuts in my hands, so you don't want to be gutting anything or quartering it out with cuts in your hands. Then I've just got some 550 paracord, and then zip ties. Zip ties I just bring to tag the animal, and they're kind of handy for anything, so always have that on me. Next we're gonna go over the gun that I brought. This is a 300 Win Mag. This scope is definitely more powerful than I would prefer for a hog hunt because it's pretty close quarters in here, probably 50 to 100 yards at most. So definitely super overkill. Maybe like a 2.5 to 3, and then maybe to 9. But yeah, 300 Win Mag. And then in here, I've just got extra shells and then some earplugs. The shots that I did take this week, I got too excited and didn't put in the earplugs, so I regretted that instantly. A sling is nice. I didn't use it most of the time because you're just constantly ducking under branches and spider webs. Took a lot of spiders to the mouth. So yeah, I didn't use that a ton, but it's still handy to have once in a while. I also have just the scope cover, something that you don't want to leave at home because there's a ton of branches out there that are looking to scratch your glass, I'm sure. And as far as ammo, so I've got my rifle ammo and my magazine. I need to buy a second magazine just in case I lose this one. That would really suck. But then I normally bring about 10 extra rounds and just have them packed in here. So then they're easy access. In clothing wise, I already talked about the binos and rangefinder, but I was just wearing, well, this, I literally wore this shirt 6 days in a row. It smells terrible, but just a nice thin long sleeve UV protected shirt. We got that, so that's nice and lightweight. And then pants, I was wearing, these ones are a little bit thicker, which I thought were nice because there's a lot of thorns out here. So it's nice to have a little bit of protection. And then I just wore some merino wool socks and then some rubber boots. And I was in between wearing rubber boots or just some waterproof, like hiking type boots. But after being out here for a week, I definitely recommend the rubber boots. They're really sweaty, uncomfortable to walk in, pretty terrible. But half the time I was walking in water. And the water would get up, I would say, well, up to here, and then I had to turn around a couple of times. But yeah, the rubber boots are a must-have. I would definitely take those. Pocket-wise, I'll just GoPro batteries, phone, and then just an extra knife. And a couple of things that I've got at camp that I don't have with me in my pack right now because I knew I was only doing this morning hunt since I have to get going back to Nebraska today, are a stove, just the rocket stove from MSR, and then a tank and a lighter. I normally bring those, well, and a pot, of course, with the water. But I normally bring those on the all-day hunts. That way I can have a quick meal when I'm out in the field. Another important piece of clothing that I always make sure I wear is an orange hat. And next time I'll probably bring an orange vest too, because I am hunting on public land, and it's not a requirement here in Texas to wear orange, but you're much, much safer if you are wearing orange. And I've seen probably 4 to 5 hunters a day out here, not in the woods, but just driving down the roads and getting off in parking areas. So they're definitely out here, and everybody's using high-powered rifles, so it's pretty dangerous. But anyway, that is my pack that I bring with hog hunting. If you guys have any recommendations, things that I should add, things you think I should take out, just let me know. Thank you for watching.